We got a 93 F-150, flare side, straight six. We did the hydraulic clutch master line on this. There is your clutch master right there. Let me get a better look. And this is how you go about doing this. This is pretty simple, but there's a few notes. All right, there is a pin. See that hole that I'm right on there? There's a pin. You got to punch that out. I'll show you what I use to punch it out in a second. Once you punch that out, this line comes right off. Now that line has a seal on it, and the seals get stuck up in there all the time. Use a pick to get it out. So we got the end of our old line right here. See, the seal didn't come off with it. The seal's supposed to sit right there. Here's the other end right here. All right, so I used a pick, a little curvy pick, one of them guys, to get that out of there. Gotta make sure it comes out, that's for sure. All right, the reason this line was bad is the rusty clip that attaches wore down right here, kept popping out of the transmission. So I just decided to replace the whole line. There's this plastic piece here that stays on. When you put your new line on, just leave it right on there, and it's tough to get it in there. You gotta kind of squeeze and pop it in there. And then, while you're keeping pressure in the transmission, it helps to have an extra personite in it, but keep pressure on it and slide the metal clip through the grooves in the transmission. I'll go underneath there and show you that. Now, to punch that pin out, you can use punches that work. I used a Torx bit that fit around the outside of that push pin and then gave it taps, and it came out. Those get rusted in. Helps to spray some PB on them beforehand. Let them soak for a while. And then you press your line up in there. It should stay in there pretty well. And tap the new pin in. That's how you hook that on there. Now, let's go underneath here. We'll just do a little crawling. That line attaches right there. Make sure you got your O-ring on there. And that's the metal clip I'm talking about right there. It slides through those two grooves. And that's how it should sit when it's properly installed. Now, after you're done installing the line, you got to bleed it. Let's see if we can get a look on this bleeder. Right up there. That's 5/16 size. Open that up, and this should gravity bleed by itself. You might want to give it a few pumps on the clutch. But I put a clear rubber hose on the end of that, just so air doesn't feed back up in there. If it sucks something back in, it'll be brake fluid. Little hose pointed up in the air. And they bleed real easily. And then your pedal should be stiff afterwards. I mean, not stiff, but work as normal. That's how you change the hydraulic line. Pretty easy.